Oh, right, what's happened here? We are suddenly ahead of where we were at before. Last episode I left, we just got off the Nautiloid at the crash site. I had problems with the editing. I had to take it on a Clipchamp to edit it, and then I was trying to export it back onto the folder that I'm using on my documents to sort through it. If I find a way in future of working that edit out that I can put it back in, I'll do that. But for now, I think I'm just going to put down the editing because that was a complete nightmare to try and fix. I'm going to give you a quick run through of what happened in the episode. It was only about 40 minutes or so. We started off at the. Hold on, let me get my controller working here. There we go. Yeah, we started off down there at the bottom of the crash site. We came through and I couldn't find Shadowheart. So you'll notice Gale's out with us just now. I couldn't find Shadowheart. And I just spoke to a colleague in work about this exact scenario. And I laughed because I thought, you've just walked over her, right? She wasn't at the beach. You've just walked over her. I've played it like 25 times. There's no way that could be the case. And now here I am, a few hours later after speaking to him, and I can't find Shadowheart. So, we don't know where she is. We might bump into it at some point. That'll change the playthrough, but we're going to go with Gale just now. We went into the crypt from the bottom. See, just below us here, there's a wee door that you can go in through. We went in there just to get a bit of extra XP because I was only level 1 before fighting the Intellect Devourers. So we got to level 2, we fought the Intellect Devourers and we beat them. We went through, we met Astarion, we met Gale, and we recruited Gale out into our camp. And then we've come along here and spoke to Gimblebok and his crew. They weren't too happy about us being there. I says, look, I come in peace. I'm not meaning any harm here, but they weren't having it. So a fight broke out and we managed to kill the 4 of them. I've looted some of their stuff here. Gale perished in the fight. I didn't plan to have somebody go down that early. So there's Gale's pouch. I used his little procedure that you have to do to get him back up. I have the scroll. Where is it? Here. Scroll of True Resurrection. I have that with me. Just for a more convenient time to use it if I'm in combat and I want to bring someone back up with full health and not 1 health. It's more valuable to use in combat than it is to use out anywhere else. And for the keen of eye, you might have noticed that I've changed my character because a good friend who I just watched playing the game, I'd watched almost all of his playthrough, he had also gone a gnome, and completely unbeknownst to myself, if you've watched the first playthrough, you'll see I randomised the character. I've actually picked someone who looks strikingly familiar, almost like a long lost brother, to his character. So I changed up the hairstyle. He had like the braids before, like the kind of dreadlocks braided back. I've changed it to this crazy looking. I want my character to look realistic, and gnomes don't have a lot of customization to them. So I changed the hair and made it a wee bit more outrageous than it was before, and hopefully we won't be getting his character mixed up with mine. Not that anyone else is going to notice who his character was, but just so that if David decides that he wants to watch, then he's not looking at a very similar character to who he had. He was playing a bard, I've got a barbarian. There's lots of things that make it different, but I just thought I would do that there for him. Right, so again, just want to play this the way that my character would play it. So he's just been set about with these people, he's not too happy. So he's going around looting, just grabbing some stuff here and there that he can. And he's going to go up to this door and figure out, well, what's going on here? What's happening?
Have you Gimblebok? Everything alright out there?
See, I like the number 2, the start of number 2, but not the end of it, because I don't think that he's wanting to take revenge against this random voice behind the door. So I think I'm just going to say, let me in now. He's pissed. He's just been set about with 4 people. So he's wanting answers.
Yeah, I've got plenty more friends. Come in here and you can meet them.
Sorted, let me in. Obviously not. And I don't think I have.
A couple turns should do.
I do have a lockpick. I'm not going to waste it on that though. Seeing how my rolls have gone so far, that's right, in the second episode, we had a bad roll. I had a very good roll because I had to roll 20 to get into the door, see just down at the end here, I had to roll a 20 and I missed with one and then I hit with the other. So what we're going to do is we'll breach in here. We can slide down into this room and all of them come out. They're not happy that I've just wandered into their area here. Sounds like I've rolled low on initiative. They needed a 16, they rolled a 16. I will re-roll for them and give them a 6. Just so that they miss. It is giving me fire damage though. Right, I need something with fire damage. I might just go smoke powder bomb here, you know. Because that is gonna... Right, let me see. Let's move over here a wee bit. Throw smoke powder bomb. I think that'll get Barton here. So we're gonna do it right there. One dead. You took no damage there whatsoever. Oh, this place is just oily. It's not... Okay. I thought it might have ignited and exploded. I hate that rage sound. I don't know what's wrong with my character's voice. That is not what I went for. Okay, options here. Thunderwave would be a very good option. We could run right forward here and blast probably 3 of them. Yeah. Just pushes them that wee bit further away. Oh, and it ignites. Because I think it pushed the torch over it. Yep, okay. Let's close that over. And move into here. And take a health potion. Good turn. You take some damage from the fire. That's good. We want to see dashes. We want to see them wasting their main action on dashing. Oh! I don't think I've seen the AI do that before. Dipping their swords. Right, Gale's probably going to use magic missile next turn, so we go in with a reckless attack on Hassiad, hopefully get a critical. That's good though, it's not a crit, but it's good. Bunda needs 13 to hit, they rolled 8. Now, I'm going to experiment with this here because that's saying important die 12. Doesn't mean it gives me a 12. No. Or maybe it was 12 plus whatever my modifiers were and that was the minimum I needed. I'm not sure. Right. I'll need to look into that further. Ooh, 6 damage. Right, that kills you. You've got 6. You're next. I know you've got this. Right, so wait, you're dead, so you've got a turn next. You've got 13 health, I can't finish you off. You've got 6, I could probably finish you off. So that's what I'll do. Even though 2 of the next 3 turns for the enemies, Hassiad and Barton, I should be targeting them. I'd need to hit. I can't. 5's the max I can get on this magic missile, so I wouldn't be able to kill them. So we're going to try and kill Andorn. Nice one. Nice, right. If I put all of those points onto Barton, I would have taken him out, but getting to kill Mari and Andorn in one turn's very useful here. Now, Gale. No, let's not. I was going to try and push him. Ah, he's gone into rage. Extra damage. Shit. Oh my god.
I must heal.
Oh my good god. Am I still... Right, I'm not burning anymore. what I might have to do here. Drink the potion of speed for my bonus action. Throw potion of healing. Oh, this could go very badly because if the potion of healing doesn't manage to heal Gale, and then this guy gets it on his next turn, it's just going to make the fight even more difficult. And there's no escape here because of the room that I've put myself into. I need to get Gale up. It's a must at this point. Let's go. Nice. Yes. Great news. Right. So we reckless attack. We reckless attack Barton because I'm not sure. I can't remember. Let me see. Examine. Rage. So it deals an additional 2 damage with melee and improvised weapons while throwing objects. It has resistance to physical damage and advantage on strength checks and saving throws. So it's not guaranteed that I kill him, basically, but I could definitely kill Barton on this turn.
Bloody work.
That's what we're talking about. Now let's back off a wee bit just so that me and Gale aren't stood on top of one another.
One can't always be a
Gale's going to get an action which is going to use the heal and then step just a wee bit further away. There we go. Right, this I had to use a potion of speed there to get through this fight, but it was worth it in the end.
No gloom, all doom.
Oh, right, whoa. I've not got any spells left. Let's switch back. Come round this side. Use your bonus action. Alright, that push is terrible. Right, that lets us back off a wee bit here, which takes away the disadvantage from my attack. Okay. Since I can, I will drink an extra potion.
Right, let's go.
And then back myself off into the corner here. He's going for me. Yep. Ooh. 15% is an absolute no-no. Oh, right, okay, I really thought this was in the bag. It's really not. Gale could take an opportunity attack. Could get ourselves to the door here. I don't think he can kill me with an opportunity attack. I was almost very wrong about that. He's missed. Let's get to the door. Oh!
Some healing for a wizard in need.
Oh! Now, does 9% mean 9% with disadvantage?
As you wish.
Got to throw it. Right, it doesn't. Good. Oh, why is this fight being so technical? Right, please dodge.
Give in.
No. Yeah, reckless attack.
You've made a grave mistake.
That is so. I've underestimated a lot about what this is going to be like. Because you've usually got enough people there that if one or two goes down, that's no big deal. You move on. I've really underestimated this. I also thought they would have been a lot closer together, so that when I threw the smoke powder bomb, it would have affected more of them. It killed one, I think.
I'm done. I can't wait to sleep.
Absolutely terrible. That was poor from me. I really... I should have gone in the front door or something. I should have lockpicked or whatever, but... Here we are. We're alive. We've not lost the run yet. We're in the first act. The early stages of the first act. I believe the man who was at the door is gone. Yeah, cool. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take us in here and loot this table of all its goodies. Plenty
Wish
of
I had a
food.
bag of holding.
Can't remember if it was a patch 6 edit or something. When you click something and it puts, I'm pointing to it as if you can see what I'm pointing to on the screen. When you press A or left click, whatever you're using, on an object and it puts the hourglass next to it to say that give us a second, your character's running round to get to it. It was a great addition. I remember my first playthrough of the game and even some of my honour runs, not knowing if my character was trying to get to it and just couldn't get there. Having that wee indicator there's been an excellent addition to the game. Very minor but very useful.
No more prayers. Only silence and dust.
Okay. Right, we've got 254 camp supplies. We can take a long rest, get our short rest back, get some spells back, and then move on through the crypt.
Go to hell.
And good evening to you too, Gale.
Ha! You're a good sport. Go to hell. An everyday expression. So trivial it's almost meaningless. But we've seen hell. It's real. And it isn't trivial.
You sound a tad more dejected than when we first met.
Merely contemplating. Devils, dragons, mind flayers. They used to be abstracts. Pictures on a piece of paper. What a difference a day makes. Now we have tadpoles slithering through our heads like carnivorous feti. That's not abstract.
Yeah, but brooding will get us nowhere. Action will.
This ballet of flames invites reflection. But you're right. Let's be up with the lark. Find a healer before the wee one gets hungry.
He's not wrong though. What is it about a campfire that just makes you want to stand and stare into it? Like you could, in real life, when you're sat there with a campfire, you could just spend easily half an hour to an hour just watching the flames. And I suppose the existential crisis that's going on with Gale and with the rest of us, it would be that wee bit more inviting for just sitting there staring at the fire. I want to make sure I'm not wasting camp supplies here. 2 out of 3 is good. Yeah, cool. For anyone who's not done an honour run yet, one of the other big challenges is the extra camp supplies needed to long rest. That's why I'll loot everything. If there's food lying on the table, I'm grabbing it because you need to at every opportunity. There we go. Right. Let's get through this crypt. I feel like this is taking so much longer to get to that end phase than would normally be. It's quite ominous, this statue in the distance there.
Something over there.
Okay, I just didn't see it of course, but I have been here before. You can see that's why that door's open there, why these chests are coming up as empty. This is how I got my XP to be able to take on the
Not versed in
intellect
magic,
devours.
are you?
I didn't mean to interact with Gale here. No, I'm not versed in magic, why do you ask?
No matter to worry the unlettered over. If you meet any elder wizards, let me know. There is a matter I'd like to seek advice on from a master.
Will do.
Wonder
Right.
what's past this.
I believe... I thought this was 7. Okay. Right, well I need to roll a 7. That's a 7. At least a 7. It's not actually a 7. Okay. Moving on. Right.
Armed Scribes, but no sign of a struggle.
I wonder what was so subversive about their words that they commanded protection.
It's interesting, it's almost always Shadowheart that says that line. I didn't think it would be scripted that all companions would say that line.
Looks like someone wanted to bury their secrets. A strange coin. I wonder what it's worth.
This book is far lighter than it should be with such a massive lock.
I've got advantage, even though it's a -1, so we'll give this a go. Got to roll at least a 16. That's neither.
The impact reverberates through your body as if you just slammed a hammer into solid adamantine. The lock doesn't budge.
Let's do a wee Arcana check on it with a -1 in intelligence. Again, need to roll a 16. Hey! A good roll. The game is kind to us.
As the lock opens, a loose page comes with it. Magic pulses from the parchment. What was once script is now an obliterated scrawl. You have a sense these are names, a list. But of what?
Let's see if my -1 will work again. Needs to be at least 11. No. I'm not going to use
The
inspiration.
longer you stare at the dark and decimated words, the more your head aches. There is no meaning to be found here.
Lovely day this.
Gale's inspired though.
Now. Still breathing, despite everything.
Scroll of Ray of Enfeeblement.
God they worshipped here. Can't say I recognize it.
That's curious.
Okay. Oh, I didn't mean to skip that. The wee
Just woke
opening
up.
cutscene with the skeletons waking up. Okay. Playing this again like my character is a real person, I feel like it makes sense that you would run into the room there, given that you've just heard skeletons waking up from behind you. So what we might do is take a quick pop shot at the... Okay, hold on. I don't want to... It's always just going to be out of range. 72% for him, 42%. So even though it's disadvantage, we will take... Or hold on. Yeah. Nice hit. Great. Now, let's jump.
It won't move.
Oh, okay. We'll rage. And that's going to be the end for your turn. Yeah, so it's tactical what I'm doing here, but it's also partly role-playing. It just makes sense. If all of these skeletons woke up, you wouldn't run out into the battle and start combat. You would run off into a wee room for protection. Make sure that you see yourself safe first before trying to take on any of these guys. So yeah, I'm slightly playing tactically. I'm slightly playing roleplay. Right, he's gonna get a shot. That's fine. Blinded's fine. In fact, oh no, it's a magical darkness, so I don't know if my guy can see. I was about to say the dark vision, because my character's a forest gnome, he should have dark vision, but this is a magical darkness. Yeah, okay. Well, that's fine. I'm just gonna head indoors, which is where I plan to go. Don't know what that sound was. I've lost my rage. Gale's getting hammered. Okay, right. Can you... I wonder if maybe I can cast from in here. I think I can actually.
Queen 6.
Because it's magic missile, I believe I can just bend this. Yeah. Okay. There we go. It's not worth it.
Another day, another
Reckless
fight.
attack. Bunda needs 15 to hit, they rolled an 18, so portent dice gets up to an 18. Then we're going to shove. No, we're not. Okay, we're just going to rage. He's not getting an opportunity attack against me. I'll take that any day. We want to see dashes. Dashes are good. Waste of movement for them. And now that we have a stack of them. Oh, I don't like that. Oh, haha, brilliant, brilliant. Right, good. What we want to do here then is that's just about half of our movement. It's about 60-70% of our movement. Thunderwave from right back. One of them saved against Thunderwave, so I changed the roll, made it lower. We will take a potion of healing. Great, another dash. We need our spell slots. Ah, no, Gale. Blocking the door. Not ideal. Ah, I didn't want to use that. Ah, I'm not thinking. That was just a fast reaction to a reaction. Right, okay. Oh well, so be it. that's happened. We've used our last spell slot. Good damage. Good kill. So there's just 2 left standing. We're blind. Clearly these guys can see through this magical darkness.
Swords meet sorcery.
Gonna change the Gale first. No.
Still on my feet. Don't waste a step.
We run out to here. We can kill, but we don't. Pommel for 4. Come on, that's great. That is excellent. This isn't a foregone conclusion now, but that is a massive boost to us. Classic Gale. Hit him right back with the reckless attack. He takes damage.
The lance board is set.
Good. 15 left. It's good he only gets 1 swipe on his attacks. I'd be in trouble if he did. If he had more.
Unleash me.
Excellent.
Want to surrender their valuables, even after death.
Let's have a look at the loot. It isn't for your pockets only.
A lot of effort to hide one sarcophagus.
I just heard that from Gale there. Let's take a look at the loot. And then he said it's not for your pockets only. Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
So he has spoken, and so thou standest before me, right as always. What a curious way to awaken. Now, I have a question for thee. What is the worth of a single mortal's life?
Two Withers makes a few statements there and it falls silent, and I feel like my character's just in a stunned shock, because he definitely could have interjected at a few points. So yeah, little spooked by the crawling out of the tomb bit. What are you?
I am not the same as those thou hast slain, if that is what thou askest. Wilt thou answer my question?
Aye, ask away.
So, I ask again, what is the worth of a single mortal life?
So going back to Bunda being a wee bit morally good, but he's not unwilling to bend his morals if he feels like it justifies the greater good. He's not going to let his moral compass get too far in the way of saving people. So I think it stands to reason then that he would say it depends on the mortal. I think he would say that some people that are willing to put the greater good ahead would be of a higher value, obviously himself, and then other people that only care about themselves, like Gimblebok upstairs, you know, their life doesn't have that as much value.
I am curious by what standards thou shalt judge.
I've just told you, Withers. Just told
Very
you.
well. I am satisfied.
Good.
We have met, and I know thy face. We will see each other again at the proper time and place. Farewell.
Bye-bye. Soul coin, some money, Pegasus feather, and a Sylvan stone. The Sylvan stone that early, that's very good. You usually need to wait to the Hag's Lair, I think, before you get your first Sylvan stone. Okay. The crypt complete. Withers has been met. We've already had to use a scroll of resurrection so early in the game. I feel like I've almost been defeated 3 or 4 times in this one episode, so I'm just glad to make it out alive. And I think I'm going to leave it off here. Ironically, I'll be leaving it off in the same spot that I left off in the last episode that no one got to see due to problems with editing. But yeah, guys, I hope you've enjoyed. Thanks for tuning in. Let's see how far Bunda and Gale can make it. Unless I find Shadowheart, then she'll be out for the ride. But yeah, thanks very much for watching.